medically okay?
I'm trying to laugh and enjoy this, but there's been like a clanging noise that's been slowly growing louder this whole time.
That clanging is getting louder.
Grandma, that's okay. Grandma.
What?
Let me just show you. This is right here.
Clark.
I threw all the spiders outside. Every day.
Look at me, I'm a squirrel and I'm talking.
When you have a second, if you would be so kind as to put a suggestion of anything at all in the chat, our great tech will let us know what that is. Justin, welcome to Improv NYC. We are Glow. My name is Beth Slack, and this is
Julia Kelly.
Yes, and we are going to do a little bit of improv for you tonight. That's two people doing improv together. If you look down at the bottom of the page, you'll see two links. If you are thinking that you want to do like some supporting of some great organizations, there's a link to Black Lives Matter. It's a great organization doing important work. So if you have a little bit of money that you're interested in doing a bit of philanthropy, you might think of giving money to them. There's also a link to the Magnet Theater, which is an improv theater in New York City, which, like many arts organizations, many arts organizations is struggling during the pandemic.
That was right.
So, okay. I thought that I would have like mumbled or got like mushy mouth.
Marsalization.
Yes. But you could donate to them as well. Pass the virtual hat. All the money that they raise goes to their teachers. Okay, great. So we have a suggestion, and that suggestion is Rapture. Once again, for Glow. And thanks so much for being here.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
Okay, ready?
Ready. I have to tell you, I don't come to church regularly.
Well, have you come on the right Sunday, my friend?
Oh, yeah?
Yes! Oh, what a blessing to have you here. I'm so excited.
Thank you. I know that you know my neighbor Louisa, and she's a member of your congregation, and she told me that it would be fine if I came by the church.
Yeah, Sandra, she also told me about your divorce and the fact that he got the dog. Oh, and I have been praying on my heart thinking, how do you recover from that? And Sandra, you have been in my thoughts and prayers. So it is truly divinity that you walked through this door and you sat in the pew sort of near mine. I'm going to have to thank Louisa for getting you here.
Oh, wow. I mean, I will say I'm uncomfortable that Louisa told you all that information. But I do, I'm feeling very bad and depressed, and that's sort of why I wanted to turn to something bigger than me to sort of get some peace or some positivity. So, that's what led me here. And if that means that a little bit about my life, then I guess that's worth it.
Okay, well, so let me just jump in here real quick. We've only got a couple minutes before the pastor starts.
Yeah, it was Dale, right?
Yes, Pastor Dale.
Yeah, okay.
We love Dale. Pastor Dale.
Pastor Dale.
There's no space for secrets in the church. There's no space for secrets. We don't keep secrets from Jesus, and we don't keep secrets from each other. And now, second, I should add, I know about your depression. So Louisa was telling me that she sees you walking around your house, and she's worried about the number of pints of Ben and Jerry's Cherry Garcia ice cream that you were eating. Now, we all have our vices. I too have vices, so I'm not judging you. It's not my place to judge. The only person who should judge is up above, right? Can I get an amen? Amen. But I do feel like, as a Christian and a neighbor, that there is such a thing as too much ice cream. Although it makes us all scream,
you're really Louisa said that you were sort of like a goofy pastor, and that you were very funny. So I like that. I feel very uncomfortable that Louisa has apparently been spying through the window and seen how much ice cream that I eat, and then reporting that to you. However,
reporting is sharing information. She was sharing information that she saw through an open window. And in my book, an open window is an opportunity to seek information, to see if there's space for the Lord in that space that you've seen.
Wow, that sounds very official and like smart, I guess.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay. You know what? I feel a little silly that you know all this about me, but like, let's just forget that. So how does it like, how does it work? Like, how do I start, how do I start feeling better? You know,
How do you
how do I connect with a higher being or something? And
Well, Sandra, you've done the first thing. The first step is just walking into the church and having an open heart. And you've done that today because
okay,
you
that's
have come to services and
yeah,
you have said, you know what, I'm going to try this. And that is
yeah,
the most important thing that you can do, because the only way you can make space for something to come in is to make space for it. That's a little
yeah,
redundant, a little less official sounding, perhaps, but it's true, because if you hadn't shown up, that meant you weren't ready to make space. So I
yeah,
think today it's a good idea to just sit down and open up yourself to hearing the word. There are a lot of really friendly people here. And, you know, as I've
yeah.
said, we've been praying for you in prayer group this year. You know, Louisa was saying how you had gone over to your ex-husband's house and you had tried to lure the dog out with steak. And then when the dog didn't come, that you went home and you cooked the steak. You didn't eat it, you then burnt it, you know, in you cooked it, but you burnt it and then you buried it in the backyard. And so she felt that it felt a little like devil, like Satanish. That's okay, because sometimes, let me tell you, Satan gets in your heart and you do things that feel a little crazy. But
Yeah.
so in prayer group we were talking about this, and I think what would be
You were
helpful.
talking about with a whole group of people. You were talking about the steak incident
Oh
that
yeah,
was
so that
something
was.
I did.
But don't worry, that was Wednesday prayer group, and there's only 47 people in that group. So it's one of our smaller prayer
Yeah.
groups.
See,
It's
that feels like
mostly.
that's a lot of people. I only have like 7 friends total. So, 47 people, just like comparatively, I feel like I have a lot of friends by 7. And then you
Yeah,
say a group of 47 people, like that's a lot of people that now know that,
that's a
you
lot of
know,
people speaking your name to Jesus, trying to bring you peace on your heart.
yeah, well, at least they didn't know that I was naked the whole time.
Oh no, we did.
Okay.
Um, and you know what?
Okay.
That's okay, because you are in your own backyard. You're allowed to have privacy. Although I would say you might want to raise your privacy fence just a little bit. Although Louisa did say that you had a very nice figure, that it was obvious that you do some sort of physical exercise beyond the stationary bike you have at
Okay,
your house.
now it's just really inappropriate, Pastor
Oh,
Dale, to be talking about my figure. I mean, Louisa shouldn't be making comments like that about my body.
I'm sorry, you're right. She was just she had just seen it. And so to give us that full picture, like we said, there are no secrets. There are no secrets in this church.
Okay, well, you know what? I think that steak moment for me was extremely low, and I tried Lexapro and Zoloft, and it didn't help. I actually got more
Oh,
depressed. So
now that's, you can't, the only way out of depression is to love Jesus. Those drugs are just going to muck up your insides.
well, I mean, I'm not entirely sure about that. It wasn't really working for me at the time. So, I think there's other options. And this is, you know what, this is one I would like to try. This is
Great.
this is one I want to try. So yeah, I mean, I think this seems great. It's cool that everyone's just like eating cookies and drinking juice before the service begins. Like it seems like a really good community.
Yeah.
And
Well, you
I
got to
mean,
build that community, and the best way to build community is to have snacks and visits. That's what I say.
is that like the little kids that go to Sunday school over there? Are they here for this part of it, and then do they like scoot off to go to their own school, or how does it work?
So we jet across this, group space to a couple of kids who were in the youth group.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
screw God,
Screw God. Yeah.
screw God,
Yeah. Screw God, the big one.
screw Jimmy, Jimmy.
Lenny,
What?
I have a lighter in my pocket.
Oh.
I have a lighter in my pocket.
Oh yeah, no one's gonna screw with the Saffron brothers. Jimmy and Lenny Saffron. Yeah. All right, let's light a napkin on fire. See what God does.
Yeah. What do you think he's gonna do? let's see, $4 says nothing happens, that the napkin just burns. Napkin just burns. God doesn't intervene.
All right. Yeah, I'll top that. I'd say $7 that the napkin burns and then it's going to continue burning onto like the table that we put it on. And then the table's going to light on fire and people are going to be extremely scared and panicked and God's not going to do anything. $7.
Hey, did you hear Mom and Dad last night? At like, I don't know, like 1:15 last night? Were you sleeping or were you up? I couldn't tell. I looked over the edge of my bunk, but I couldn't tell.
I heard it. I know what you're talking about. Lenny?
Yeah. Jimmy. Wait, I'm Jimmy. You're Lenny.
Oh God, it's emotional time. I heard it. Sounds like it's really gonna happen.
But I'm like, why didn't God intervene? You know, like there was an opportunity, like from what they were saying, like God didn't intervene, like he's not going to intervene for this napkin, and like he's not going to intervene with their talks, you know?
No, I mean they were yelling. Mom was screaming. Mom was saying, "God, God, 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 yes, God, yes, God, yes, God,
yeah,
more, yes,
yeah,
God."
And I don't. Why wasn't he doing anything?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know. I feel like it was one of those moments that I'm going to remember forever.
Yeah.
And Mom and Dad sounded like they were in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, if you're yelling like that, like you're hoping that God's doing something, you know? And,
yeah.
Like, he obviously wasn't. He
obviously
I'm so mad. I'm so mad at God.
Jimmy, I'm mad too. I'm mad too. You know what? And I know something about the two of us from our therapist that Mom and Dad have been making us see for the last 9 months. And I know that when we're mad, we act out. And I know that this whole fire thing is us acting out. And it doesn't necessarily, your retainer's in.
I don't care.
You're going to, there's caramel in that cookie and you're eating it with your retainer on.
I don't care, Lenny.
Oh man, you must be really, really upset. All right. Listen, we should stop ourselves from the fire thing because we know that we're just mad and sad about Mom and Dad. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. But I feel like if we don't give God opportunities to intervene, then he's never going to intervene. Like if we don't do it, then how is he going to get involved if we don't even give him a chance to get involved, even though he never gets involved?
All right, we got to make the ultimate test to get God involved. We got to
light the napkin and put it on the pulpit.
We got to light the napkin and put it on the altar.
On the altar.
We gotta.
And
I'm going to stand up there. I'm going to stand on top of the altar. And I'm going to yell, "The fire is coming from my loins. The fire is coming from my loins."
That's what Dad was saying.
Yes. Oh my. That's why I said it. That's why I said it.
Oh man.
I know. And if God didn't intercept last night when Dad had fire going through his loins, he'll do it today when I'm standing on top of the altar and fire is coming up towards my legs.
I don't know, Lenny. Like 14 books says God doesn't do anything. 14 books says your loins just catch on fire because God doesn't intervene.
All right, listen. The service starts in about 10 minutes. Right before it starts, I need you to make a distraction, okay? And then I'm going to run and hide under the altar. And then I'm going to pour a little gasoline.
Wait, you have gasoline?
Yeah. I filled this Diet Coke bottle with gasoline from Mom's car this morning.
Okay.
It was for another project that I was going to do involving chugging gasoline.
Okay, cool.
But I can do that another time. So I'll light the altar on fire, and right when the service starts, I'll light it on fire, and we'll do it.
We cross again across this space to two women who are working behind the cookie table. I mean, you were right. People are eating the caramel rounds, but they are just skipping over the Oreos.
I know.
I'm shocked. I'm so shocked.
I know. I had an instinct. I had an instinct, you know?
Brenda, follow those instincts inside of you. Don't let people deter you. I feel so silly now. You have shown me what's right.
Well, Lucy, I mean, you've been telling me for how many weeks in a row have we been working cookies? What,
Oh,
8
God.
weeks? 8
8
weeks?
weeks.
Is it?
That's 8 weeks we've got to spend together.
And
Oh,
I
I
love
love
that.
that.
And I love that.
that.
I love it. You know, I don't know whether I have to confess something to you, and I feel silly about it. I feel silly about
Really?
it.
Come in and confess. Open up your heart to me, your pal.
Thank you, Lucy. I don't have people outside of here. I don't have friends really.
Yeah.
I've got a fish named Pedro, and I consider him my friend, my husband, my mother, my father, and that's
But you
really
don't
all I
have any
have.
family?
No,
Where are your parents?
I've been an orphan since I was 2.
Linda, you're kidding me. That's the
Uh-huh.
saddest thing ever.
It's sad, but it's also a happy story in a way. I mean, I've truly been taking my care of myself since I was 2 years old.
Is that the happy part?
Well, and I mean, I've grown to be a very self-sufficient, independent woman who, you know, I don't have
With
people
great
in my life.
instincts. Yeah, your
Thank you.
instincts are
Thank
spot on.
you,
Who knew
Lucy.
caramel delights and not Oreos?
Thank
Color me
you.
shocked.
Thank you. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm pleased with how I've turned out. You know, when I was 2, from the age of 2 to 6, I slept in a banana peel.
In a banana peel?
I did. My home was a banana peel.
Was that were you a very small child or was it a very big banana peel?
A
I'm so
little
curious.
a little of both. See,
Okay.
it was a banana peel in the back of a bodega,
Okay.
and it was sort of unnoticed by the
Linda,
people
can
that
I be
worked there.
honest? This feels like a lie. I feel like maybe you're in a compulsive lie in this moment. And we've talked about this before. Sometimes you
Yeah,
compulsively lie.
I feel stupid.
You know,
I
I
feel
was with
stupid.
you up until the revelation that you were sleeping in a banana peel.
I feel so silly now. Um, I've done this before, and you've caught me, and I'm doing it again, and
And what
I
did I
feel
say? I will always
always
say
there's
something.
something.
Yeah. If
And I know you love me, and I know I don't need to impress you with these wild tales, but at the same time, I don't really have a lot of friends, and so I do feel the need with
I
you to.
believe that part. I think that's the true part of that story. And that's the heart of what we should get into. I'm just
Yeah,
sad it's taken us 8 weeks at the cookie table to get to it.
I know, I know. You know what? I promise to just be a straight shooter with you from now on. All right. And
Okay.
we started off this conversation celebrating my instincts.
Yes, you're
We
spot
did.
on instinct about people.
Oh my goodness. Well, so I thought, you know, people, I said this a little bit last week, but I felt like people wanted something a little bit more decadent than the
Yeah.
Oreos, something that like caramel, you know, that fills that hole for me. So that's where my mind was going with that. And then, you know,
You know, that's so funny because I am someone who's like, keep it simple. I don't want the complexity of a caramel delight. Give me an Oreo. That's spicy enough.
yeah, well, you know, no, I'm not knocking on Oreos at all. I love Oreo. I love getting a glass of milk, dunking an Oreo in, getting half of it really mushy,
Yeah.
eating that half, and then just nibbling slowly through the hard part while I've got mushy stuff in my mouth too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That feels like a lie because I think that that's just too many textures of cookie at one time. I mean, I know that you are a complex woman, but that just feels like too much.
It was a lie. I tried to make it less than the lie before about living in a banana peel, but I've not ever had an Oreo, Lucy. I've never had an Oreo, and I am allergic to milk. That was a lie too. That was a lie too. I'm not allergic to milk.
Linda, I think we've got to dig into why you're compulsively lying about
I-
both giant things and tiny things.
I want to make an impression on you, and I feel like I'm too boring and ordinary, and
You are not too boring and ordinary. I just revealed to you that a caramel delight is too spicy of a cookie for me. I just want a friend.
you're right, and I want to be that friend, and I am that friend. I'm so sorry. You know what? Let's forget all of that. Tell me. I heard that you are going to be hosting the fourth Saturday of the month bowling party.
Yes!
Now, that is so fun.
True. Yes, I got the fourth Saturday of the month bowling party. It's for adults 25 to 34. We're going down to Eastmore Lanes, where we have reserved from 6 to 9, 4 lanes.
Oh my gosh!
Can you believe it?
I can't. Do you know that I competed in the Japanese bowling
I'm
Olympics?
just gonna stop you.
I won. I won the Japanese bowling.
Stop right there. We dash across our community room to the choir conductor and another person.
I'm your prize choirist? You're telling me I'm the best?
Yes. I mean, Ron, we've been dancing around this for months, and I've been trying to keep things pretty equitable because it's a church choir and it's a space for anyone who wants to sing. But it's just become too much of a secret, and I had to reveal it to you. You are my prize choirist.
Oh,
you are my soloist. Why do you think? Did you stop to think to ask why you had 2 solos in the holiday program?
No, I mean I know 2 solos, and honestly, it wasn't until I looked at the program for today, which you don't have anyone else singing anything, and it's just me singing all of the hymns, and I thought something is up. He feels differently about me than the others.
Yeah. Ron, the talent coursing through your veins. I mean, I've been a choir conductor for years. This isn't my first church. I want you to know that I have worked in 3 churches, one in Ohio, one in Pennsylvania, and one in New Jersey, very close to New York. It wasn't New York, but it was New Jersey. So I was very close.
No, I know.
Talent. Yeah.
You don't have to. We all know your background. We all know how close to the big city you've been and how major you are. And the fact that you're thinking of me as someone who's, dare I say, got potential.
Ron, you are the most talented person I have ever worked with. I think that you could sing at a choir
in
anywhere
Italy
that you wanted to, and I will do everything in my power. I will use my New Jersey connections. I will use my Ohio connections.
Can you get me to the Sistine Chapel?
Ron, I will try, or I will die trying. I will get there.
Take me to the
take me like take you
take me to the Sistine Chapel, and let's show them what we've got. You, the teacher who's molded me into the hymnist, the choirist, the soloist that I am today, and me, Bryant Bennigan. Oh, just a mere mortal from.
So Ron, you want to change your name to Bryant Bennigan?
I thought that would be my church stage name.
Okay.
I liked the alliteration, and
okay.
I thought the T at the end of Brian gave it, some uniqueness and pizzazz. And then Bryant Bennigan. Hi, welcome to the Sistine Chapel. Today we've got Bryant Bennigan performing "Oh Holy Night."
I can't stop clapping. As you could see that a moment ago, I can't stop clapping. The talent that you just are oozing, and I vow right now, Bryant, to get you to the Sistine Chapel no matter what. I will call in every favor. I will call the Pope myself and ask for this. I don't know the Pope, but I will do. I know whatever I need to do.
Oh, I know how close you were to a church in New York City. Where were you in Jersey? Jersey City?
You know,
Hoboken?
I was in Maplewood, which is about 45 minutes outside of
Yes.
it, but you could take the path. You could take New Jersey Transit. You could take New Jersey Transit from Maplewood to New York directly with no transfers.
Directly.
No transfers.
No
You could get
transfer.
on
So
one
how long
tram.
was that? Like a 20-minute, a
Well, no, it's like
30-minute,
45 minutes. Yeah.
a 45-minute in total?
Yeah.
So door to
Yeah.
door, let's say you were going to St. John's, that church on the Upper East Side,
Yeah.
from your house in Maplewood. How long is that commute?
So it was about a 20-minute walk from my house to the train station. So
Okay.
20 minutes there, plus let's give ourselves a 15-minute window to wait for the train. So that's
So
35 minutes.
35
plus we've
minutes.
got the 45 minutes, which puts us, let's see, 45 plus 35.
35 is
So that's like 80 minutes. And then
80 minutes.
it would be like another, 25 to 30 minutes from the train station, Penn Station to the Upper East Side. So about
Right.
110 minutes. So less than 2 hours.
You
than
were
2 hours.
110, less than 2 hours proximity to a church in New York City. Oh, baby, we're going to the Sistine Chapel with a connection like you. The connections that you must have with that kind of proximity to New York City. You should just text someone right now and ask for the Pope's number. I bet you know the Pope through one contact.
So like 1 degree. I'm like 1 degree away from the Pope.
You must be. Bryant Bennigan.
Ron, this is huge. Ron, this is huge. I just needed you to know. And yeah, a lot of the other choir members are pretty upset, but I think that when these once in a lifetime talents come in front of you, you've got to grab it. You've got to grab it. There's just too much at stake to not get that art out there.
Let's cut over to two of the other choir members who are in the corner. I just think it's rude,
Yeah. It's about participation. I joined the choir because I like to sing. And it was a way to meet other people who like to sing. And
I know.
I thought everyone was welcome. That's literally what it said in the program about the music program.
Yeah. I mean, you and I both sang a cappella. That's how you
Acapella.
pronounce a cappella.
Acapella.
Sometimes I say a cappello, like something about saying it in the past tense makes me say a cappello, but we sang a cappella at friggin' NYU. Like we've got a level of skill. Not that I'm trying to like show off my skill. We came here to like have a community, and like this is just bullshit.
Yeah. So like the whole truth is that like, if I wanted to be competing in New York for jobs, I would be doing that. But I wanted to just be in a place where I got to sing. I thought like this could be a safe space to just sing for Jesus, which is all I wanted to do. I just wanted to share my voice with this congregation. I'm just so tired of it. I'm so tired. I'm already running the rat race. We were running the rat race. We were acapella singers at NYU. We're now working on the stock exchange. We just need a little bit of space. So we come here to Pennsylvania to go to church because it's not competitive.
Catherine, I have to be honest with you. I would think that the choir leader, teacher, whatever he likes to be called these days, and everyone in leadership here would be freaking psyched to have us here because they're trying to incite interest among millennials in the church right now.
Yes.
And to be treated like this is it's insane. Like I love God. Okay.
Yes.
I love God.
Yes.
God is my number one. And I will find God numero uno. And I can find God in a lot of different places. I don't need to come here. Okay.
Yes.
They need younger people here. Okay.
Yeah. If they want to have a bottom line at this church, then they need to get some people to invest in it who are not on retirement, right?
Yeah.
And here we are, stock exchange. We can afford to commute to Pennsylvania to go to church. Like we rent a house here to make it more convenient.
I know.
We are people with means. We also are like musically talented, and to like disenfranchise us is just so. I mean, if I wanted to be disenfranchised, I would try to go to a bar in New York.
I would try to go to a bar.
Yeah.
In New York, to the Lower East Side. Yeah. Disenfranchised.
Yeah. Like if I wanted to feel ostracized and left out and feel bad, like I would literally just walk down the block and see, and go to like a Pret a Manger. Like I just have to go there and I can feel pain,
Have you had the Moroccan lentil from Pret a Manger?
Yes. I love it.
Do you love it as much as I do?
Yes. I'm like, get in me, you bastard.
Get in me, you bastard, is literally the sentiments that I think when I often get a half a chicken club, a Moroccan lentil, dip it in, look at it and go, get in me, you bastard.
Yes. Yes. And you know what? That's like a power dynamic that you have to explore at the Pret a Manger anytime that you're there, because we're all competing for the tiny brownies.
We all are.
A certain number of brownies, and we all want one with our working lunches. And
Yes.
every day it's like insane. So yeah, I want to get out of the city. I want to go to a place where I feel welcome, where I can feel empowered, where I can sing to Jesus because he is my number one, and not have to worry about all this crap.
I know. I mean, I think that they would really regret their actions just now if they knew that we were literally about to launch that Facebook, Instagram page for the church that was going to
Yes.
invite 2,000 new followers to hear about the goings-ons of St. Abel's.
Yeah.
You know?
We are like privy to a community of people who are ready to be followers, who are ready to have a shepherd in front of them. And we're like, here, we found this shepherd. But now the shepherd is like, no, go away.
Yeah, go away. And like, again, you guys need us more than we need you. I can find God if I'm sitting on a bench in Central Park. I can find God if I'm going to the bathroom at work. I can find God anywhere. God is there for me. God is inside me. God is part of you.
Yes.
Praise be, but they can't find the two of us just anywhere, and certainly not in this random ass town in Pennsylvania.
Bonnie, I'm so sad about this.
I know. Should we start our own choir?
Yes.
I mean,
obviously.
I was just like feeling it. So
you have to follow those instincts. Thank you for sharing, because
you're welcome.
Your instincts, Bonnie, are incredible.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't suffer from a lack of confidence at all. I think it's part of sort of my millennial mentality, and just sort of I've gotten most things that I've wanted in life so far, except for today.
This is our generation. Like, we don't need to explain it. We don't have to apologize. This is
No.
our generation. This is how it is.
Yes. I mean, and I think that we behave responsibly with it. Like, I feel very educated, and I feel like I learn every day, and I feel like I do my part for the world. And I don't know, we're a commodity. What's wrong?
Do you smell that? I swear I smell toast.
Like a toaster. It's like a toaster.
Yeah.
But
like flamey. Like something's gone wrong with your toaster.
Yeah. You know what? We should probably get some seats. I feel like the service is about to start, but
so let's get up to the sanctuary.
It's making me hungry though. Do you want to go down when we're done? Do you want to go get brunch someplace?
Brunchy, yes. Get in me, you bastard.
Get in me, you bastard. Oh my God. Praise be.
Avocado toast.
Love.
But
do
with
you like
heirloom tomatoes.
Yeah. Oh my God. Shut the hell up.
What?
I was going to say it.
This is crazy. This is why we were so great in our acapella group, because we were able to connect and boop boop together,
Boop boop a doop. Let's just do one quick verse of that song.
Oh no.
That everyone used to love that we did. Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh my God, everyone was like, do it.
Okay.
When we were at parties.
Beep, 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 beep.
Boop, boop, boop. I am a girl in my Netherlands. I am a girl in school. When you go to a diving board, you look into the water and jump. So good. We still got it. Don't let anyone tell us we don't got it.
But what is that smell?
Okay, let's cut across over to the altar where we see Jimmy and Lenny both hiding under the altar. All right.
Okay. Lenny, are you sure you want to do this? Because I $22. I don't think God's going to intervene. I don't think it doesn't matter how loud you scream, oh God, oh God, oh God. I don't think it's going to happen.
listen, I've got faith that God will. All right? I've got faith that God will. When the stakes are this high, I'm taking off my clothes too. I'm going to be naked standing on top of the altar.
Yeah.
I'm going to scream as loud as I can. The fire is coming from my loins.
Yeah.
You're going to light it on fire so that the whole altar is burning in flames as I stand over it. And if God doesn't intervene,
Lenny,
then
you should keep your shoes on. Don't take off your shoes. Keep your shoes on.
okay, I'll keep my high tops on. And that's it. That's it. And if God doesn't intervene, then the whole congregation is going to see one very burnt 12-year-old boy. This got so dark, man.
I'm beginning to think that, Edna, our therapist, is right, that we got stuff we got to just unpack. And our suitcases that we're carrying around are too heavy for little boys.
I know. Yeah, I mean, as I was just laying out that scenario, it almost makes me feel like I've got a Jesus complex. Like I'm picturing myself up there almost like this, I don't know what that means. Like that I think I'm like not given the attention I need and not.
Can I say something crazy?
What's up, Jimmy? What's up, bro?
Do you just want to go downstairs and eat some more cookies? Because it makes me sort of sad to think about you burning to death. Because I like you, man. You're not just my brother. You're my best friend. You let me have the top bunk, even though I knew you wanted the top bunk, and I just took it and never said anything about it.
Yeah, I didn't know if you knew that or not, but I totally did. And I was just thinking, like, I know how much you like heights. I know you like being up high, and I thought you'd just really enjoy it. So I was like, no, I'll take the bottom.
Yeah. Bro, you really did me a solid, and I feel like
I don't want to die either.
I just feel like you're one of my people, like
you're one of my
you're my
people.
friend and you're my brother.
Ew, but yes, like I don't want anyone to hear us saying that, but like you're not only my best brother, but you're my best friend. And I don't want to screw up stuff anymore. I don't want to light anything else on fire. I want to tell the world, actually, that Jimmy Saffron is my best friend. And my second best friend is Linda Saffron, and my third best friend is Frank Saffron. That's my family.
Those are your people.
You guys are my people.
Yeah, we're our people.
Mom and Dad are out there. I see them. They're sitting in the third row. And I think after what they went through last night.
That trauma. That's Edna's word, trauma.
Oh, yeah, I know. They were obviously fighting with the devil or something.
You know what? I think that we should... Excuse me. Hello, I know that this is pretty untraditional and that usually Pastor Dale is up here, but my name is Jimmy Saffron and this is my brother Lenny.
Hi.
And, last night we heard our parents being attacked by the devil. Our mom was going, "Oh God! Oh God!
Oh God!
Oh
God!
God!
No!
Oh God!
No! Yes!
More!
No! More! God!
And then Dad was going, the fire,
my loins,
coming from my
fire
loins,
coming
the
from
fire's
my
coming from my loins. We cut to the parents.
Oh my
God, what do we do?
Oh my God.
What do we do?
I don't know.
What do we do?
We cut back to the boys. Lucifer was in them. Lucifer had taken them over. My dad then said, I'm bursting. The flame is coming out. The flame is going to come out. I'm going to burst.
And then Mom was like, Jesus fucking Christ, just finish. Jesus fucking Christ, just finish.
We cut back to the parents. Oh my God, we have to find a new church. We have to find a new church. There's no coming back from this. There's no coming back from this. There's no coming back from this. We cut back to the boys. And then they both screamed.
Yeah.
And then Mom said, I was faking, which is classic devil talk.
Yeah, because the devil is built on lies.
Lies.
Pastor Dale says the devil is built on lies. And so if you lie, you are building the devil.
And I just want to say that my best friends, even though the devil was in my mom and dad, Linda and Frank Saffron, the devil's gone now. And I've realized a lot in the last 12 hours. Okay? My name is Lenny Saffron. My number one best friend and best brother is standing to my left. His name is Jimmy Saffron. My number two best friend is Linda Saffron. She's 51 and loves planting. And my number three best friend is Frank Saffron. He sells insurance and has a receding hairline. And I love them all, and they're my people. Jimmy?
We cut to Pastor Dale. Thank you, boys, for letting us know that. That's very great information for the congregation to know. As we know, there are no secrets here in is it St. Abel's? I think is what
St. Abel's.
St.
Yes.
Abel's.
Yes.
There's no secrets here, and so I'm glad that we have that information, and I'm glad that we have found a community that will embrace that and pray about it, and will take that on. And I think that will lead us into next month's series of conversations called "What to Do When You're Not Getting What You Want." And that'll be an opportunity to talk about every aspect of that within our personal relationships, within our work relationships, and even more. And I think I'll invite the Saffrons to come to that one, because it sounds like some people will need to do some talking about what's happening in their lives.
Love the show.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Once again, we have been Glow. We want to say a huge thank you to Justin Torres, who runs this account and hosts all these shows and texts almost all of these shows. A huge thank you to him for creating a space for New York improvisers to get to play when we don't have access to our stages. Coming up next at 8:30 is Big Brad. We hope that you will stick around and check out their performance as well. There is, I think, programming almost every night on this channel, so feel free to stop by and see some other folks doing comedy. Once again, there are two links at the bottom, one for Black Lives Matters and one for the Magnet Theater if you want to do a little bit of giving. And I guess thanks for joining us, and hopefully we'll see y'all again.
Thanks, guys. Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Night.
Hey, we are Big Brad, and we are so glad to be here with you. We're going to do some make 'em up improv tonight, and all we need to get started is a suggestion of anything at all, preferably not a food, nothing you could eat, anything else other than that. While we wait for that, we want to let you know if you look down below the video, there is a link to direct you if you're able to donate to either Magnet Theater, which is where most of us trained in improv, or to Black Lives Matter, which is a very worthy cause. And with that, we're going to be waiting for your suggestions, and we will be entertaining you with the smooth sounds of, never mind, we don't have to do that. Party games. Thank you, party games.
Thank you.
Okay. Tell me anything.
It's
What is it?
he was in what's that movie?
It's Titanic.
The Titanic guy.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in Titanic too.
Billy Zane, is that
Yeah,
his name?
yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
Oh my God, he was also in Titanic.
I haven't seen Titanic since 1997. I don't remember. I remember Molly Brown is Kathy Bates. End of list. Get anything else?
He was the captain of the ship.
I don't know. I just pictured James Cameron being the captain.
Oh, he died.
Oh, you guys, have you ever seen any other movie besides Titanic?
It's a good one.
It's one of the greatest movies of all time. Thought you would respect that, Cindy.
Does it hold up though? I mean, I remember how painful it was to the iconic thing of transferring from one VHS to another, but because it was a 2-box set.
Change?
Kind of. I mean, we know more, and also maybe centering stories about fewer white people might be good. Is that the only movie that you've seen ever? Name another movie. Leo DiCaprio, you obviously know him. What else has he been in?
What's that one where the beach?
Oh yeah.
Mm.
That might be the one movie that was better than Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen The Beach. Did you guys go see
missing
that,
out.
or when did you see it?
Well, when it came out in 99.
So around the Romeo plus Juliet years.
Oh yeah.
You know that one too.
Yeah.
Wow. So maybe you're just big Leo fans. No?
I mean, yeah. I'm just not big into Shakespeare,
That's insane. Shakespeare invented the word bedroom. Why would you not be into Shakespeare? Have you seen 10 Things I Hate About You and how that's based on
that's not Shakespeare.
The Shakespeare plays? Yeah, it is. So is She's the Man, the gorgeous vehicle for both Channing Tatum and Amanda Bynes right before everything went bad. Also a Shakespeare play. I think Taming of the Shrew.
I don't think.
Yeah, also Shakespeare.
I don't think
Yeah.
so. Shakespeare's
because
from really long ago.
Right.
Yeah,
they didn't
but
have high school. There was no. That's
but Shakespeare is so enduring. It's a big deal. Shakespeare has the lasting impact that we still use today. My horse, a kingdom for my horse.
I think
a horse, my kingdom for a horse. Yeah.
Tag out Aaron and Tim. Sweetie, your first movie with your friends. How did you like The Lion King?
Honestly, such a tragic retelling of a classic Shakespearean play. I mean, the way I mean, Mufasa dies and haunts his son. You can't get any closer to Hamlet or Othello. I can't remember the difference.
No,
It's been a long
honey.
time. It was
Honey,
so good. I mean, honestly, nothing has ever been better than Shakespeare.
Oh, sweetie, honey, it's just about lions and a talking puma, I think, or a talking warthog. You know, it was just,
Pumbaa, yeah. When I was a young warthog.
yeah.
When I was a young warthog.
I don't remember who's who, but yeah,
Shakespeare.
no, I don't think they sung in Shakespeare plays. I think you're taking these drama classes a little too far, sweetie.
No, I think that now they sing in Shakespeare plays because musicals are better. It's like kind of like, I smell something rotten, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, like
Okay.
that turned into musical, like Shakespeare's musical. I think like, oh, mom, it is Shakespeare. I know you didn't finish college because you met dad kind of young. Oh.
Check out Natalie. Welcome, class. We're first day back from the break. Welcome to your spring semester. We will be covering some great literature. You'll notice at the front of your book we have Shakespeare, but I think we'll just skip over that. We're gonna move on. Yes. Cindy. Yes.
Why are we skipping over Shakespeare?
Well,
Shakespeare's old.
Yeah, it's about time. 500 years, I think. I think there's plenty more out there.
Okay, it's not his fault that little boys played the female parts in his plays. That's not his fault. He's still relevant.
I think we should do Orson Welles this year, Mr. Johnson.
Great point. Orson Welles plays Hamlet. Great point. Thank you. Hamlet is a Shakespeare play.
Thank you for that, Cindy. We will consider it for next semester. Please turn to the Orson Welles chapter. That was very.
If I hear
good.
Rosebud one more time, I'm gonna be mad.
You'll notice that Orson Welles' literature has not been adapted for a musical. Yes, Ronnie.
What's Rosebud?
No, don't spoil the ending.
You're the one who said it was the ending. Rosebud is a sled. It's a sled.
Not important. Not important right now, Ron.
That's right. It is a sled. Very clever.
Wow.
It's one of.
Jasmine, I bet you feel bad about ruining it for Ron.
I happen to be working on a screenplay for Rosebud as a period piece. It's a mashup of Space Odyssey and Rosebud. Yes, Ronnie.
I don't want to be a jerk, but the description said that this class would be a safe space, and I don't feel safe because there was spoilers today, and I'm not sure what to do about it.
Thank you for bringing that up. Does anyone have any other spoilers that they were planning on? Because yes, Cindy.
You know who else didn't feel safe? Ophelia. Ophelia didn't feel safe, and she freaking drowned.
Tag everyone but Amanda. Okay, you're so smart. Why don't you put this IKEA furniture together? You know everything. You know everything, all right? I don't know how to put this fucking furniture together. But if you start quoting Shakespeare at me, I swear to God, that is not the answer to everything. You want to act like you're the smartest person in the room. Prove you can do something else. Prove it.
Okay, but I gotta point out that this IKEA furniture, this bookshelf is literally called the Coriolanus. How am I not gonna bring that up?
Oh my God.
Back to source scene. Wow. I guess Shakespeare, I don't know. I guess I just don't get it.
No.
What do you get? What do you get? Tell me, Frank.
I get lots of stuff.
Like
plain stuff.
Like in the sky, or like flat ground, or like nondescript.
Yeah, or like a two-dimensional plane.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
So that kind of
Okay.
stuff. Yeah, yeah.
So like all different like homonyms to the word plane.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with homonyms in general, but plane is probably my specialty.
Okay. Which one's your favorite? There, or there?
There.
Yeah.
Tag out Amanda and Aaron. Thank you for being at the office, and you've heard a lot about the position. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you would bring to the organization?
Yeah, I think my resume covers it really well, but just to go over the highlights again, basically anytime excuse me, homonyms come up, I pretty much have the general gist of which ones are which. So I feel like as a copy editor, that's probably, I'm guessing, 80 to 90% of the job. And that's pretty much it. I don't have any work experience.
But you have a basic grasp of homonyms.
Yeah, but I almost said very basic. But no, very good grasp of homonyms. Yeah, that's so how'd we do?
You'll start on Monday, and
Tag out Vincent. Do you understand how this affects me? Do you understand? Do you?
Okay, Julia.
I'm so affected by this. So affected. I don't know how to react.
Hang out, Natalie. Sir, did you just want a bear hot dog? Just a bear plain?
Yeah. Just a point of clarification. Is it like grizzly or?
No, just a bear hot dog.
Yeah. Like polar.
I'm sorry.
Oh!
Take out Aaron. Take out Aaron. I just can't stop bawling. I just can't stop bawling. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. I feel
like all I do is bawl.
I feel like, yeah, just go for the shot, and if it goes in, that's 2 or 3 points depending on how far away from the basket you are.
What? I don't think I can do this anymore. I think I don't think we can do this.
Is this maybe a homonym that I haven't discovered yet?
I'm just so over this. I'm so.
I got Amanda. Dude, you gotta like stop getting so hung up on like words, right? Like this is like your third breakup.
Okay.
Here, dude. So like, if your girl says something, don't like question her words, like her choice of words.
Okay. So what else is there? Like I think I need a new hobby, but like how do you pick a hobby?
No, dude, you just gotta talk less.
Oh.
So like, yeah. Yeah, that's really good.
I don't like that.
Let me tell you, the secret to my marriage. I mean, granted, I've only been married for like 6 months, but you know, Cheryl and I have been together for 5 years. But I learned this real quick. She starts talking, I start nodding.
Okay.
So no,
Okay.
you're like picking fights for no reason, dude.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sure my next relationship's gonna go a lot better now.
Look, you're doing it right now. Look, this is so great. Look at you. Look at you. You got it.
I got you. I haven't been to a restaurant like this before. It's pretty interesting place for a date. It's all chess themed. Yeah, I have to say it's really lovely in here. It makes me feel good and comfortable and at home. Yeah, yeah. You know, I work as a lawyer, and one of the things they're always telling me at work is that you know, is that the shirt you're gonna die in? Because I'm always working so much, and I always wear a suit, and I made the joke today, and I was like, no, this isn't my shirt that I like to tie dye in. because I don't know if you get it. Is because guy is a homonym. Oh yeah, you get it, right? I'm actually not sure if you get it. It's a homonym. It can mean like death, or it can, yeah, or it can mean like like dy. Yeah.
Back to sourcing.
Hey, you guys. How many people did we invite to this party?
Well, Christina, let's see. So it's the three of us, and I invited just the people from my tennis class. So that's up to 20 people.
I sent it to my my group chat for my Shakespeare club. So 4 people.
Oh, I put up a you know, they have like concerts, have those like posters just on wooden walls. I put one of those up, so
like with the pull
up to
tabs?
thousands of people, I would say.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How many people did you invite, Christina?
Yeah. Well, I didn't. This is my first frat party. It's midnight. Where are the kegs? I mean, it's just been the three of us playing heads up and talking about Shakespeare and homonyms, and this isn't what I expected in a frat party, I guess.
What? So you've never been to a frat party before?
No, this is it. So like where are all the fraternity members? Are you guys the only members?
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
you only need 2 to make a fraternity. And also,
Yeah.
obviously, we're a gender inclusive fraternity.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, Frank is the president. I am the house mom. Yeah. So
Okay,
what did
it's
you
just
expect?
Well,
It
no,
seemed
it's just no. It's just that like I was in history, and Jolene, you guys know Jolene. She had invited me, and then she couldn't make it, and so I was like, well, I've never been to frat parties, so I just figured I would come, and I expected like crowds of people.
sounds like you had big expectations about what college would be like, Christina, and maybe those were not realistic expectations.
Yeah, like what was your high school situation like? Like what?
Well, I didn't party
Why
in
did
high
you
school. That's what college was for. I don't
That's
understand
not a thing.
where everyone is.
Sweep and keep Aaron. Oh my God, I can't believe that we graduated. And
I know.
you're going all the way across the country to college?
I know.
I'm just staying in the neighborhood, going to Westchester community, and you're gonna do all these big things and leave us behind in the dust.
I know. Sacramento University. I'm really excited, and I am ready to like break out of my shell. You know, my parents are so strict. So I'm just ready to like get out there and just start like drinking a lot.
Drink? You're gonna drink?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I've never even tasted tequila. So I'm so excited to take my first shot of tequila.
What even is
Sweep the scene. Welcome to the Sacramento Town Hall. I'm very proud to present this plaque to our mayor today. We, for the 5th year in a row, are named the most boring town in America. Here you are, Mayor Gunvalson. Do you have anything to say? Fitting, actually. It's fitting. No words needed. This is Sacramento for you.
I'm gonna drive home now.
I'm gonna go read a book in the library.
I would like to
by the courtyard.
I would like to stand here and look at the wall, if that's okay.
We'll allow it for 5 minutes or so. Yeah, sure.
Sounds good.
If anyone would like to join me reading, you may do so, but only for 10 or 15 minutes. Then you have to leave.
I can't.
So like you're my RA, right? Like you just like you're like in the dorm, right? You guys are both. Do you guys both manage? Okay. So like
yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering if I could like get a tour of the campus and like see where like the crazy stuff happens. I mean, you guys go to school here, so you guys know like where the parties are at, right?
Well, there's a nice book club every Thursday in the lounge, in the student lounge. There's an aspiring French chefs club. They do some they try to, well, I mean there aren't that many kitchens on the dorm, so they all go to one off campus house for that. But mostly they eat brie and baguettes.
There's one off campus house that people go and party at.
Well, No, I don't. Well, party. Yeah, they had parties, right, Cheryl. I would call those parties.
I do believe I've heard of some wine and cheese tastings there, but
Yeah.
it's actually Welch's grape juice. Don't tell anyone. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's
But people
sugar-
people
it's-
secretly spike it, right? Like that there's like tequila and
there is a lot of sugar in that grape juice. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, for Spirit Week, we get, there's a lot of parties.
We need to keep Aaron. Hey, do you want to come drink in my room?
oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah, okay. It's right in here.
Okay.
I got this great Colombian espresso, but don't tell the RAs we're not supposed to have caffeine past noon. But it's like, try it. Yeah. Oh my God, I can feel the caffeine coursing through my veins already.
Cool.
Swipe Anise. Hey,
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey,
under
hey.
the stairs. Under the stairs. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. What's up?
I heard you asking around. You seem like the kind of lady who wants alcohol.
Oh my gosh. Please. This is what I came to college for. Oh my
In my
gosh.
trench coat, I have 18 different types of alcohol.
Well, I don't know anything about alcohol. I have not drank anything because my parents were so strict. So like, if you could just tell me what kind you have there.
Yeah. This one's good. And this one, it's green. Yeah, you get the idea. Look, do you want to buy some? Just
Okay, yeah, just give me all of them.
okay. And freeze.
Oh, oh my God. What?
What are you doing? Put your hands down.
I'm a college kid. I'm just getting alcohol, just like any
Sweep.
college kid.
Sweep the scene.
Are those
bring on
water
someone.
guns?
Wow, finally empty nesters. I wonder, hope Christina is doing okay.
I've been anxious. I've been anxious ever since she left. I feel like we should call her. I feel like we should call her and see how she's doing. I mean, she flew all the way across the country. I feel like we can we call her? Can we call her?
It's only been a couple weeks. We should give her some space, but if you really want to,
I think we should call her. Let's call her. Let's call her.
right now.
Right now. Let's call her. All right, I'm gonna put her on speakerphone.
Great.
Hello? Mom?
Hun. Hey, hun. Can we? Oh.
Hello, it's us.
How do I do this face thing so I can see her? Here, you do it.
Oh yeah, you press this and then kind of swipe. Great.
Oh, okay, all right.
There's.
Hun.
Mom?
Hi, hun. Where are you, hun?
The school put me in school jail?
You're in jail?
Well, it's not real jail, it's school jail.
Oh my god, hun, she goes away for a week and a half and she's in jail. What?
Mom, it's not real jail. I don't even know what's going on.
What did you do? What happened?
University of real school even?
Were we not strict enough with you?
Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh my gosh. What happened? Do you need us to come bail you out?
I mean, I guess. I just got some alcohol from some guy like everyone does in campus. Or at least I thought everyone did.
She goes away for a week and a half and I barely know.
We don't even know. We don't even know.
We don't
who we
even
raised.
know. Why did you?
Swipe Vincent and Ching. Hey. Look, no hard feelings. I used to be a school cop, but I'm not anymore. You
Gotta be kidnapping or something.
look, you seem like the kind of person who might want to buy some tasteful nude paintings.
No.
Trust me, I used to be a cop, and I'm not anymore.
Yeah, I know.
And that's our show.
Thank you, everyone, for being here with us. That's our show. That's the end of the night for NYC Improv. So get home safe or stay safe at home and have a good night.
Good luck with the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Night.
Thank you.